Hello, Star Wars fans. Welcome back to yet another Star Wars action figure review. Today we will be taking a look at, I guess, the first figure that I get to review from the Last Jedi figure lineup, and it's on Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. Super thrilled to have this figure in my collection. I really wanted this character the most out of every other figure that was available on Force Friday, and you guys saw how Force Friday went. If you guys haven't seen the video, make sure to check it out. I grabbed 3 of him. One to keep carded, one to open up and display with my loose collection, and then one for my vintage card back that I made last year. And I need to print it out and then do all that other stuff. But yeah, we're going to take a look at the packaging and all that first, and then we'll take a look at the figure itself. The packaging is in the red and white packaging style, like kind of like the teaser poster that we've seen so far. So the Star Wars logo's in red. I kind of wish for these movie figures it would say like The Last Jedi, or I guess in Luke's case it's fine because this is how we saw him in The Force Awakens. So it could be either or, which works out nicely. You've got a great image of Luke, and I think Hasbro did a magnificent job in choosing that particular image since that's how he reveals himself to Rey. You got the character's name there on the side. You've got the Disney and Hasbro logos here at the bottom. You've got the Force Link logo. Got an image of the Force Link and Luke being held. Obviously the Force Link allows these figures to talk, which is a neat little gimmick, but just it's also kind of silly. I don't know. I get the appeal for the kids, but it's not my thing. You see the same image from the side on the back here. The Force Link and this helmet Kylo Ren version of the 3 3/4 inch figures included. Bunch of warning in different languages and all that stuff, and that's pretty much it for the packaging. So we're gonna open this figure up and see what he has to offer. Okay, so here is Luke out of the packaging, and I gotta say that Hasbro has done an awesome job with this figure. Sometimes with the 5 POA, the detail on the figures is kind of a hit or a miss, but with this one, this figure does not fall short of that. It's really cool, and let's take a look at it so you guys can see what I mean. I mean, overall, when you see it, he looks fantastic. The detail all around is really nice. I love the plastic cloak. It's really neat. Let's zoom in here. So the good thing here is that in terms of detail, it's great. The paint job, I really like it. It's interesting because they really got the paint job nicely done and pretty accurate, because Mark Hamill, when he's dressed like this and all that stuff, he has a mixture of gray with a little bit of brown, and Hasbro caught it pretty decently. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but good enough to where when you see it in person, it's nicely done. The eyes are very nicely detailed as well. You know, since we get to, at least during Force Friday, we were able to pick more or less what figures looked better in terms of the paint job and the eyes on and stuff. This one was perfect, as well as my carded one that's in the background. You see some like wrinkles and all that stuff to make them look older, which that's great job on Hasbro's part. The beard, the hair is super nicely sculpted. I love the way they sculpted the hair. It's fantastic all around. I like it a lot. And then in terms of his robes and all that stuff, it also looks really nice. I'm going to take off this for a second so you guys can see better. That's a little paint mark there, but it's not a big deal. It's just nicely detailed. The belt, it has like the little hook for a lightsaber hilt, so hopefully we see him have his green lightsaber, or even use Anakin's lightsaber, or a different lightsaber. His robotic hand is nothing special in my opinion. Like, it has a nice sculpt, but it's just kind of a super dark gray color, almost black. So I think the detail could have been a little bit better on that. his belt, his shoes. You can kind of see them there. It definitely has a farm boy Luke look to him, which I like that. Here's the Force Link activator thing. All of the 3 3/4 inch figures are going to have that. But it's nice that it's there because it doesn't really bother anyone, so you can't see it when you keep them down. Back away here. Like I said, all around, the figure is really nicely detailed. Pretty happy with it. And then if you have like any of the 5 POA Lukes that have been released, like Bespin Luke or even Jedi Luke, they'll be nicely displayed with that particular figure. Put the hood back on, it's really nice. It's a sad part though that they didn't include like a hood where you can actually like maybe switch it out and he could be wearing it like when we first see him and he's revealed. So that kind of sucks, but it's not a big deal. Of course, Resistance Rey would go perfectly with this figure. She could just hand it to him. That would be cool. This lightsaber I got from one of the vintage collection Luke figures. And then this satchel from an Indiana Jones figure. Actually, thanks to Jason from yakface.com for sending me this a few years ago when this figure was available. And then this is from the 3 3/4 inch Black Series Rey. Because of the staff that came with this Rey, I didn't like it. Also, another quick comparison. I just kind of wanted to show you guys the comparison in height between Luke and Han, Old Man Han, from The Force Awakens. Seems pretty accurate. Han is still a little bit taller, not by much. So I think scale-wise, they're kind of close. Han should be a little bit taller, but still kind of nice. Too bad we won't really ever get to see this on screen now. Now that Han's dead. Spoiler alert, I guess. But still, fits nicely in scale together. And now they just need to release a regular General Leia, not just the one that we got in the Black Series line. Which, that one's nice. That one fits in nicely until then. It's a really good placeholder. It's better than not having one at all. But, yeah, this concludes my review on Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this review. Make sure to please give this video a nice thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more reviews that are coming up. Please follow me on Twitter and Facebook as well. There's also the podcast that I'm a part of, First Order Transmissions. We do our shows every Friday night. So make sure to follow me on that YouTube channel as well as our social media accounts, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So thanks again for watching, guys. Until the next review, may the Force be with you.